Hey folks, welcome back to the Wilderness Hunt Quest channel. Let's rewind to 1992, a time when black bears across British Columbia, Canada were on the verge of disappearing. But these tough survivors pulled off one of nature's greatest comebacks. Through sheer adaptability and resilience, they bounced back stronger than ever. Fast forward to today, and the population has exploded to nearly 700,000 strong, with most roaming freely across the forests of British Columbia. But this success story isn't without its downsides. As black bear numbers keep climbing, they're bringing new challenges for farmers, homeowners, and entire communities. Every year, these powerful animals cause an estimated $150 million in property and crop, and provinces like British Columbia are feeling the sting most. To address the growing challenges, hunters and wildlife experts are joining forces, blending traditional techniques with modern management strategies to keep bear populations in check. One of the oldest and most respected methods is bow hunting, a practice that reaches back to the ways of Native American tribes. For them, hunting wasn't sport, it was survival. Every part of the bear had a purpose: meat for food, hides for warmth, and bones for tools and weapons. Today, that ancient tradition lives on through modern hunters who chase the same primal thrill and connection to the wilderness. A successful bow hunt demands discipline, accuracy, and patience. It begins long before the first arrow's drawn, with careful scouting and preparation. Hunters search for signs of bear activity in the national forests and provincial refuges of British Columbia, using trail cameras, fresh tracks, claw marks, and overturned logs as clues that a bear's nearby. Each detail tells a story, and for those who read the land well, it can lead to the ultimate encounter. Because black bears have an incredible sense of smell, able to pick up human scent from miles away. Staying completely silent and invisible is absolutely essential. Every move has to be deliberate. Hunters learn to blend into the woods like a shadow, staying quiet and invisible until the moment is right. When a bear finally steps into range, typically between 20 and 40 yards, the hunter's focus sharpens. Every heartbeat, every breath counts. For ethical hunters, the goal is always a clean, one-shot harvest, aiming just behind the shoulder for a quick and humane result. That perfect release doesn't come from luck. It's the product of steady breathing, hard concentration, and well-trained muscle memory. Once the arrow flies, the waiting game begins. Hunters give the bear 30 minutes to an hour before tracking, allowing it time to rest and pass peacefully. Following the blood trail takes patience, care, and deep respect, because every drop tells a story about the hunt, the land, and the life taken. Bow hunting isn't just a pastime, it's a full-on immersion into nature. It calls for stealth, patience, and a deep respect for the wilderness. For many hunters, drawing that bow is more than a physical act. It's a spiritual connection to the land and a nod to the generations who live by these same skills. The bow hunting community takes pride in its ethics, conservation efforts, and deep reverence for wildlife, ensuring that every hunt honors the balance between humans and nature. On the other hand, rifle hunting remains the preferred method for countless outdoorsmen across Canada. With its longer range, precision, and powerful impact, the rifle offers safety and control, allowing hunters to take down a bear cleanly from a distance. It transforms what could be a risky face-to-face encounter into a carefully managed harvest, combining modern efficiency with the timeless spirit of the hunt. Make no mistake, the real challenge of bear hunting starts long before the shot. Preparation is everything. That means getting the right licenses and tags, knowing provincial hunting regulations inside and out, and selecting a rifle that fits both your skill and the hunt. Proven calibers like the .306, .338, and .300 Win Mag deliver the ideal mix of accuracy, range, and stopping power. Exactly what's needed for a clean, ethical harvest. For rifle hunters, scouting is just as crucial as marksmanship. Reading the land, spotting fresh tracks, droppings, claw marks, or shredded bark helps locate active bear territory. When that long wait finally pays off and the bear steps into your scope, everything slows down. The difference between success and a missed shot comes down to composure, a steady breath, precise aim, and a smooth trigger pull. In that instant, preparation meets instinct, and only one defines the outcome. After the shot, seasoned hunters know the job isn't over. They wait patiently, track with care, and approach the animal with respect and caution, always prepared to make a quick, humane follow-up if necessary. Every step reflects discipline and responsibility, the hallmarks of ethical hunting. Still, black bear hunting remains one of the most debated topics in modern wildlife management. It carries deep cultural roots and historical importance. Yet, it's increasingly challenged by animal welfare advocates and supporters of non-lethal alternatives. Critics push for solutions like relocation, habitat modification, or controlled fertility programs to manage populations. The conversation continues to evolve, balancing human safety, ecological health, and the enduring legacy of the hunt. Poaching adds a whole new layer of complication to the issue. In remote mountainous areas of British Columbia, illegal hunting often surges during open season, undermining conservation efforts and making it even tougher for wildlife officers to manage bear populations responsibly. These unlawful acts not only threaten the species, but also cast a shadow over ethical hunters who follow the rules and respect the land. Supporters of regulated hunting argue that it's an essential wildlife management tool, one that helps maintain ecological balance and reduces dangerous bear encounters near homes, farms, and campgrounds. Opponents, however, call for non-lethal approaches, questioning the ethics of taking an animal's life for population control or recreation. No matter where you stand, one thing is clear. Black bear hunting is woven into Canada's heritage. It's a practice that merges ancient survival instincts with modern conservation values, defining how humans and wildlife continue to share the same untamed frontier. So, what do you think? Hunting still a vital part of responsible wildlife management, or should we be finding new, non-lethal ways to coexist with these powerful creatures? It's a conversation that goes beyond the individual. It's about balance, respect, and how we choose to share the wild spaces we all depend on. Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoy authentic outdoor stories and real-life adventures like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We're pushing toward 10,000 subscribers, and every single one of you helps keep this journey alive.
Steady breath, precise aim, and a smooth trigger pull. In that instant, preparation meets instinct. After the shot, seasoned hunters know the job is over. They wait patiently, track with care, and approach the animal with respect, always prepared to make a quick if necessary. Increasingly challenged by animal welfare advocates and supporters of non-lethal alternatives. Critics The conversation continues to evolve, balancing human safety, ecological health, and the enduring legacy of the hunt. Poaching adds a whole new layer of complication to the issue. In remote mountainous areas like the undermining conservation efforts. These unlawful acts not only threaten the species, but also cast a shadow over ethical hunters. Regulated hunting argue that it's an essential one that helps maintain ecological balance, dangerous bear encounters. Opponents, however, call for non-lethal approaches, questioning the ethics of taking an animal's life for population control. No matter where you stand, one thing is clear.